All right, Daniel, so here's the main difference I'm giving you today. Again, in many ways the swing looks pretty doggone good. On the old gold over here on the right, okay, as we started out today, the swing looks pretty good. From that face-on view and from the down-the-line view, it looked pretty good. Okay. Just a little bit more above the plane than you were back in March. But still, you kept telling me that they were all going pretty straight, like these did for you. But you tended to hit them thin. You weren't quite hitting the sweet spot. So I said the only adjustment I want to give you on the video today is to just get your feet closer together. Right? Like that over here on our left on the new blue. Instead of having your feet so wide apart, because that makes your weight shift easier. So your head's in front of the circle on top of your left foot. Nothing but your right foot and right calf off this nice straight line of your body now. That's what you want. Whereas here, so your head was still in the circle, and your knee was not touching your other knee because your feet were so wide apart that it was hard for you to shift your weight over to your front foot. Like you did so much better there. And then the other main thing today is to continue to learn about that good contact, like we see here. The ball first, right? Didn't I show you this on the video last time? Did I show that to you? Yeah. We get the ball first. See, she's hitting the ball, and then the divot comes out behind the ball. And you always see that contact 99, I'd say about 90 or 95% of the time for good players. The ball first. You see the dirt fly out behind the ball. See the dirt flying out behind the ball when it comes out. I'll show it to you a little bigger. See the ball's right there now, and right before the frame before it was on the umbrella. That little white spot right there in front of the umbrella. And you see the divot is flying up right there in front of his left shoe. You see the sand flying up. See what I mean? Out in front of the ball. I'll show you another one. Right there. Right? So that club head has to be trailing downward through the ball, the divot out front, to get that good contact that you got on about 15 or 20 straight there on that second batch. All right? And then again, just be a little more patient while you play. Take a practice swing or two, think of the good feels in your practice, and then step up and hit the ball when you're playing. All right, we'll stop. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how everything's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.